I didn't know how to spell independent for the longest time. No, low key though. Sometimes I'll be like sitting there. I'm like independent. INDE.
But that's like Banana with like Gwen Stefani.
My mom loves that song.
BANANAS.
And my mom's like, play that banana song.
It's like, first of all,
I'm like,
well,
mother. Mother. BANANAS.
I'll leave the pink one for you.
Why? Because I haven't had something pink in a while. My
Oh,
pink
also
things
same.
haven't been touched. Oh, what were we talking? I think I was gaming with somebody the other night, and they were like talking about something about, I don't remember. Oh, because it was like 5-on-1 or something like that. And like, that's not the first time you've had 5 guys. And I'm like, my guy, little do you know, it's Luigi's Haunted Mansion up in there. So joke's on you, brother. Like, sir.
That's why I said I had to make a fucking rare steak just so I can have something raw again.
Fuck,
fucking
man.
Lord.
I know I should have been like, this is the only crabs I'm going to be getting.
I mean, that's like, no, that's good. That's the only crabs you want. What do you mean?
Dude, at this
No,
point, I'd risk it for the biscuit.
Oh, all right.
Just kidding.
All right.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't prime it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Slaps.
Every time. You got like down to a science.
Yeah, you got to prime the tab. Otherwise, it's too like, and you can't, you know,
Can't get it in one.
can't get it in there. Can't get it in there. You got to prep it. You got to spit on it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Wait, which way do you, this way or?
I don't know. I've only done that twice in my life.
Okay. All right.
I was young in my 20s and I was experimental.
Ah, gotcha. It's wild.
That's a crazy ass story too. I don't know if we'll get into that lore maybe once like I run out of lore to talk about.
Once we start running out of the main storyline, we'll do the fucking filler episodes.
We'll do the side quest episodes.
The side quests.
The side quests. Yeah, I be side questing too much sometimes. That was a crazy day too. Somehow ended up in my bedroom, my apartment.
Sometimes it just.
In the middle of
You're right. That is very mid. That is.
Told you.
Okay.
So you're like, I get this one. I'm like, You know what's funny about that flavor? I was talking shit about that flavor the other day because they're getting rid of the coconut one to keep this one online.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why the fuck are they getting rid of coconut? That coconut one's good. Get rid of Juneberry. That's the most mid flavor out there.
This one's not that good.
And so I was like, who the fuck is be buying that? Not that, you bought one, but like, I know people, like who's buying that on a regular basis who's like, I'm going to get a Juneberry Red Bull. I've never heard somebody say that. Yo, get out of my way. The Juneberry's out. They restocked the Juneberry Red Bulls. Like, no.
Kind of disappointed.
Like, I'll drink it if it's my only flavor option.
I think at that point, I would just get a whole different fucking flavor.
Honestly, I'd probably get the original.
I mean, I would just get a Rain at that point if this was the only thing that was left, because this is not
The
good.
white peach, though, is good. The pink one?
Okay.
Have you ever tried that one?
No.
You should try that one. It's pretty good.
No, it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
It's pretty good.
Okay, but it's for you.
So the other two that you drink. I'm just saying, if you wanted to dabble.
For you now.
If you wanted to dabble in a different flavor and have something pink in your mouth.
For you.
And have something pink in your mouth.
It's not even pink.
How do you know? How do you know? You haven't tried it. Crack it open. It might be pink.
Clear.
It might have a pink glisten to it.
It's clear.
Like a clear coat. Like a bubble bath color.
Champagne.
Like a champagne color.
Champagne.
Like strawberry.
Rosé.
Ooh. Like a Chardonnay. Chardonnay is
or
like.
Moscato. The pink Moscato.
Pink Moscato.
Yep.
We're going to stop talking about that.
I know.
Yeah.
I used to go overboard on pink Moscato
I
because
don't know how
it's
people.
a
I
dessert
still
wine.
don't understand how people will get wine drunk. Like those moms
The
who are like
worst.
the stay-at-home moms that were like, I'm like lit, and I'm like, bro.
My mom was very much the box wine.
I
white
don't understand
Zinfandel
it.
that was
Oh,
just
dude, white Zinfandel.
Yes, out of the box.
Like I don't understand the wine moms because like I was a stay-at-home mom like for a good chunk when my kids were younger. like when I just had my oldest, I worked like full time, and then I met my ex-husband, and then like we had my second, our first together, and like there was a point in time where I was after I had her, I worked for a little bit, and then I stopped working, and I was a stay-at-home mom, and I was like, how do women? First of all, how do you drink around your kids? Because I have never been able to do that. Second of all, maybe because I'm paranoid as fuck, so I'm like, if the house catches on fire, I need to be sober to fucking move.
Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, and then also like, I cannot, even before I had kids, I could not get wine drunk. Like I would like, drinking wine makes me tired, and then I take a nap, and then I feel like ass. It's like instantaneous hangover.
Wine hangovers were the fucking absolute
It's like getting drunk off wine coolers, like smearing off ice. Like,
God, it's just the sugar. It's the sugar in it that makes you feel like shit.
Feel like ass.
Yep, like, it's the sugar. It's the sugar.
It's like when I used to go to Vegas, I would occasionally do those like yard-long daiquiris, but I could only do one. Only one. Because if I do anything more than that, I'm just going to drag the entire time there. Or what I used to do is like make my friends split it with me. And I'd be like, okay, well, I'll get an additional shot, and then I would like put the shot, like float the shot, and I drink just straight up the top.
Yep.
I get problems. Well, I had problems. I don't like drinking problems. I just didn't like the sugary stuff. I still don't like sugary stuff though. I will always opt in for like people get like Arnold Palmer's.
Yeah.
People like if you go to Chick-fil-A, like I went to Chick-fil-A yesterday, and you can get like the regular sweet tea or with the lemonade. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, who would be drinking sweet tea with lemon? Like diabetes?
I would.
Oh my God, dude.
I can't stand unsweet tea. It's so fucking gross.
I love it. So good. And then if you put the lemonade in there, like even like the diet lemonade with like the Splenda, the stevia, dude, it's like sweet on itself. Why are you judging me?
See, I need to not because you've been like 3-0 on every place we've gone for food, and every place you've recommended has smacked. So, yes, I will have to keep an open mind for all of her recommendations. I can't be dismissive because she's not been wrong once.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, like ice cream place, like, where are we going? Where are we going? I'm like, just get in the car. Just get in the car.
Shut up,
dude. That was the nicest compliment too. The girl, the lady.
Yeah.
Me and Mike are a total vibe wherever we go.
Yeah.
And so we're like, I took him to this old ice cream place earlier today, and he was like, I didn't tell him, I just like, get in the car. And then we went to that old ice cream place. But the music there is always like a vibe. And I told him that when we pulled up, I said, just so you know, the music here is like, it's a vibe. And then we get out. And sure enough, dude, I think everybody in that line was like entertained. And this lady was like, they should just hire you guys to come and like dance and like entertain everybody. Because that was like the greatest thing to watch for the entire 30-minute wait.
Yeah.
Freaking pulling out some white chicks moves and stuff.
Dog, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we did one of the choreographed moves in White Chick, but we have to learn that whole thing.
I'm dead ass. I want to.
We have. And then, too, it's going to be even funnier because we were talking about, like, we're going to be just acting fucking like clowns at the Bill Murray show. We're going to be front row. Bill Murray's going to be, like, watching us fucking... Fucking, he's gonna be, what the fuck? Are you guys drunk? No.
I get that shit all the time. Like when I go downtown and like I'll be on the bike and like everybody wants to go like to the bar after we ride and stuff like that in the summertime, and we're all sitting on the patio and I'm like just the whole ass vibe, just and everyone's like, how many shots have you had? I'm like 0. Because I was like, I don't need alcohol to have a good time.
A while since you've done that too, huh?
I know. These calluses on my hands, unfortunately, are not from that.
They're from weights. Yep.
I should make that a reel too. These are the only bells I be lifting.
I'm beating off these bells.
These are the only balls I be carrying around. It's a fucking weight ball. The kettlebells. Have to carry these balls since the balls I want won't let me.
Don't want me back. The balls I want don't want me back.
I was telling Mike, I was like, dude, I think I have like a making a meme like issue now because I'd be walking around all day and like everyday shit that I'd be doing, I'd be like, Mike. And he's like, that's funny.
Like 3 separate times just on the way home from the ice cream shop. She's like, do this, dude. I'm like, damn it. I hate when you're funnier than I am. Fuck.
It's good shit though.
It is.
It just comes
really
to me.
Good. It
It's
really
funny because whenever I'm impulsive about like my reels or my content, I'm just like, that's funny. I'm gonna make that a reel right now. And then like I just say fuck it and post it. It does so well. Yep. But when I think into it and I'm like, what's something funny? What's something insightful? What's something? And everyone's like, nah, bitch.
Well, that's what I've
down.
said. Like that's why I converted my streaming to a meme fucking account because everybody likes stupid shit. Like, and not necessarily that it's like low tier content, but everybody just likes stupid shit. Everybody just likes to laugh. So that's like why I've had success on my Instagram and TikTok.
Great success.
Great success.
How much your wife? You like a
my wife?
My wife. You will say you're a Borat. You will never get this. You will never get this. Until one time you broke out and she didn't get this. Dude, I have a video of my cat sitting on my daughter's chair, and I want to make it. I keep forgetting to make it a reel because I want to put like look, and put the king in the castle, king in the castle.
God,
I have a chair. I have
a chair. That's prime.
He's just like big chilling in it,
dude.
It's like the perfect. I know he's the perfect size for it too.
He a chonker. Garfield.
He is. He's very, very much so. He's a good boy. A good boy. Dude, I think he's a dog, though. I think he was a dog in a former life. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's definitely dog vibes. Dog energy.
Me, burped. No, because, like, he literally... Holy smoke.
Wow, that's bad.
Yo, that was potent.
Lani, breathe. You're speaking into the microphone that way for the whole episode.
Bruh, I just fucking burped. It was so bad. That was bad. Hey, babe.
That was a plume cloud of Lonnie's belch. Oh my,
Woo!
That was all crab boil.
I know. I smelled that. I can feel it in my nostrils. Gotta adjust this.
That was fucking rank. I'm actually low-key impressed. That was...
Dude, I smashed that crab boil fucking fast.
Dude, I have leftovers. She killed her own whole
I
bag.
recorded it to it, and Mag's like, what are you doing for blackmail? I'm like, no, just in case you want to be like, I ate everything. And
Look, the premise of this podcast is receipts.
I'm gonna, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna out eat you. I can't let you beat me. And I was like, brother.
Dude, and it was like 3 minutes later. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I'm concerned for my eating habits lately because I'm eating like a bottomless pit.
Well, she's lifting heavy. She's improving. She goes 5 days a week. So yeah, your metabolism is
lat pull downs at 90, but I'm like
through the roof.
I know that I'm lifting heavier, but I just don't feel like I am. Because I know it's progressive. Like, it's small, little, like, 5 pounds here or 2 pounds there, blah, blah, blah.
It makes a difference. Even just the small progressive overload like that makes a huge difference.
I know.
Makes a huge difference.
My fucking abductors, guess what they are? 180.
Yeah, that's what I said. She's got stronger legs than I am. I think I got
Dude, I'm about to fucking... I'm going to probably max that machine out. And I do 180 standing.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna fucking max that machine out in the next 6 weeks. That's why I rotated my leg day and upper arm day to like kind of slow that a little bit because I'm like, bruh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to get the freaking weights and like put it that what I mean?
The extension on
yeah.
it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm only up to 160.
You're 160. I'm
up to 160 on Wednesday.
Lord.
Yep.
Lord. Yeah, I could probably like skip those a couple times and I'd be all right.
Yeah, I would just...
I don't want to get like, I don't know, maybe I do. Because Kim K's booty goes like this and then it goes like this.
This is also not real.
Yeah, but you know what is?
What?
That paycheck she'd be getting from that booty.
All right, everybody, that was a great episode. Great 15-minute chat. See you guys next episode. Have a good one.
Look, I want a 3-tier cake, okay? I want to be able to like, okay, have you ever been to like, the Heliante. Have you ever been to a pool party like in Vegas or anything like that? You know, like they have like the pool clubs and it's like and like a DJ.
I've been at some penthouse parties in Chicago.
There's some in you know everywhere. Like Denver has them and shit like that.
Yep.
This one time when I was younger, in my 20s, I went to this Vegas pool party and I saw this girl who had big booty, like caked up. This baddie was twerking on the fucking top of the water to where her fucking booty, when she twerked, splashed the water. And I was like, that is my life goal, to be able to do that and to have a fat enough ass to do that one day. That's my fucking goal. Like, I'm gonna do it.
Heard it here first.
I'm gonna fucking make it a reel. Just everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, you're such a fucking pick me. Fuck you. This, I don't know why. That's just one of my life goals. Why? Because I can. Because, like, why not? Why not? Why not? We're all going to die anyway. So, once I go, no one's going to give a fuck about how I did on the internet in 2025.
Yep. There you go.
Crazy.
We're all going to cease to exist in about 1 billion years anyways. Nobody's going to be here.
All this shit will get buried over time.
Talk about existential crisis. Like,
what do you mean?
Fucking, like, it's just crazy how everyone's so tied up in the minuscule shit. None of this fucking matters. We're all gonna die. Nobody's gonna fucking remember you, and everyone's all fucking concerned about the most minuscule bullshit.
I know, like people holding on to grudges for the last fucking 5 years.
Oh yeah, fucking. That's a good segue into that. I mean, she's gonna talk about this whole.
I don't even know if I want to talk about it yet because it's still developing. I feel like we could touch on it.
Let
if
it
you
marinate.
Yeah, I mean, put it in the mayo.
Put it in the mayo. Let
it
marinate.
Marinate. Put some olive oil in it, some seasonings. Let it sit overnight in the fridge. No, just like people like I don't know. Everyone has like I really don't have, like I've said before, I don't have beef with anyone. A lot of people's beef with me is like one-sided beef, and I just like don't understand why people want to hold on to shit from 4 or 5 years ago, and it didn't even happen to you. You weren't even directly involved in it. Like there's a person that I'm thinking about when I'm talking about this who like this said person has a one-sided beef with me, and like they are affiliated with another person who I once was close with. That person pretty much told me, hey, I don't want you in my life anymore. Like, you're broken. And Mike has read the receipts of this. I still have the receipts on the last conversation I had with this person. And I literally showed Mike the receipts, and he was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. So this person literally said, like, they didn't want to be in, like, they didn't want me in their life anymore. And, like, I was just like, okay, that's unfortunate. But also, like, I'm a healthy, healed enough person to realize that, like, if somebody's telling you they don't want you in their life, you need to respect those boundaries because they are putting clear boundaries up. So I said, okay, I can respect that. That's unfortunate. I hope maybe one day our lives can, like, cross paths again and we can rekindle our friendship.
Yep.
That was it. 4 or 5 years later now, this other person has recently circled back into her life on, like, what would you call that? Like, coincidental?
Just happenstance, like, coincidence.
Yeah. Yep. And so this person, though, is, like, intentionally seeking out drama now and acting like the beef between me and the other person that they're affiliated with is between me and this person now.
Yeah.
Like, this person is trying to insert themselves and make beef that there is no beef with. Like, I don't get it. And, like, you know, it's more, it's like, and I feel a way because, like, you're getting wrapped up into lore that's like 4 or 5 years old, and somehow you're getting, like, sucked into it. Because this is twice now that 2 different people have been like, yep. How do you know Lani?
Yep.
How do you know Lani?
Mm-hmm.
And it's people from my past that discarded me and were so just kind of like disregarded. And yeah. Did you mute me? I can't hear myself. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you had to give it a second. Yeah.
But there were people that were just so comfortable with, like, just discarding me like I was nothing when I was going through a really, really hard time in my life in a very, very dark place. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, I was like, everything I did was like great. Like I've said before, if I'd done wrong, I will own that shit. And there was a point in my life, like, especially like right after I had separated and I was going through my divorce and I was doing all that stuff and trying to figure out, like, I went from being like a full-time mom and always having my kids to like all of a sudden I have to share custody and I have to like, I don't get to see them for, you know, chunks at a time. And like to have your kids all the time to all of a sudden having to share custody is like, so it's like a part of your soul gets ripped out. It's like, it's not that I'm like, oh, I don't like trust my ex or I don't like my ex or like blah, 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 like they're not safe with him. It's not that. It's just like when you're so used to having them all the time and then all of a sudden they're not there, what do you do with yourself? What do you do with yourself when a giant chunk of your life is dedicated to being a mom 24/7? And so like it put me in like, not just like that, but like, you know, my marriage dissolving and like going through all that, like I was in a really, really dark place. And yeah, I was drinking super, super heavy and I was doing things that were like not the best choices and decisions I was not making. I was literally in full on survival mode. I was doing anything and everything that I needed to just like make it to tomorrow. And like, I'm not saying that's an excuse at all for like my drinking and acting the way I acted, but like, you know, that's how I was coping with it because I didn't know any other way. And if these people that discarded me were in my life at that time, and if they legitimately cared about me, why the fuck didn't any of them say, hey, we're concerned because your drinking is getting out of control. Hey, by the way, we see that you're going through a lot and you're really stressed out. Hey, you know, like, do you need a minute? Do you want to talk? Do you want to, like, that's the time if you see someone struggling to pour into them, and not one of them ever said a fucking thing about my drinking. And not one of them ever said a single thing about, like, are you okay? Are you good? Do you need anything?
Yep.
When I was going through the thick of it. Instead, they were like, you're broken. We can't fix you.
Yep.
And then they want to hold on to that fucking bullshit and make it beef from 5 years ago when they discarded me and I said, okay, fine, I can respect boundaries. I'll piece the fuck out and go do my own thing. And I did. I've gone to therapy. I'm still in therapy and I'm sober, focusing on my fitness, lost my weight, did all this, like doing everything that I sought out to do, I am doing. And they are like booty fucking tickled about it.
Yep.
So upset. So much so, like I said, they're going up to Mike and being like, how do you know her? Well, do you know this? You know she did that? You know that she's an alcoholic and she drinks heavily and she does that and this and that and that and that. And like Mike doesn't know who the fuck I am.
Right.
Like, I think you would know if I was fucking out there getting fucking wasted. If I was out there drinking, if I was out there partying.
Yep. It's just like the same thing. Like, if I were to try to move funny and try to hide my drinking, you'd know too. Like, it's... Because what, like we had like discussed yesterday, even if, right? So even if I didn't know you in the capacity that I knew you at, right? Even if it was just professional front desk guest relationship like that, why would people assume that I'm going to talk shit on a guest or a member?
I think that they just are so comfortable because they do it. They are so comfortable talking bad about people, friends, family, coworkers, whatever it may be, that I think that people expect other people to reciprocate that same energy because they are so comfortable doing it. They expect everyone else to be comfortable doing it. And it's like, no, because everyone else isn't a shitty person like you.
Right.
Like I'll talk to you about certain friends in the group that, like, if there's like little things that are bugging me about certain people, because I know it's going to stay between me and you.
And it's just normal. And it's not, malicious. It's just like, hey, this is bugging me.
Like, let me vent for a second because I don't want to, like, lash out at somebody.
She opens up conversations like that all the time. It's like, hey, this is bugging me. Let me fucking crash out for a second. I'm like, all right, cool, crash out.
And then I'm like, and I'm like, okay, Mike, I'm tired. I go bed now.
Then
I'm like,
15 minutes later, she sends me like 90 different reels and
it's how I go to sleep, okay? I doom scroll until I pass out. This is literally me every night. Okay, I'm going to bed.
I know, and fucking my Instagram and my reels blow up because she'll respond too, and then nothing.
And it's
fucking nothing.
Yeah, because I passed out.
It's so funny.
It's a thing.
Super funny.
I don't know, man. Like that's why I'm like, I have a routine. Like I can't just like put my phone down and not doom scroll. Like it's part of my nightly routine. I have to lay there. I can turn my TV off and I'll sit there in the dark and I'll doom scroll. Yep. And then I'm like, and then I'll hit this point where I'm like, okay, my eyes are heavy, so I'm gonna go to bed. And then that's when I'm like, literally take my phone, put it on my nightstand or put it next to me on my bed and just out cold.
Yeah, when I get to that point, I find a quick ASMR video that I favorited and just randomly pick one and pass the fuck out. It stays on repeat for like 5 hours.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking about too? Like that said person was like she was also the person that was talking crap about like talking about at one point if she runs into me, she's like, she looks at me funny.
At the concert.
Yeah.
At Bill Murray. Yep.
She's like, if she looks at me funny, I'm like insinuating that she's gonna try to fight me.
Yep.
And I asked Mike because
her boyfriend told me that.
Mike told me that I guess like she was in there lifting with him and she asked us to we'll get into we'll tell that story eventually, but like these are the Cliffy notes just so you guys can kind of like get the idea. She had wanted to do a personal training class with Mike, and Mike was like, okay, trying to be professional, and like she's like tried to pretty much corner him while he's working about me. And I told you, I clocked that shit. Did I not? I said, hey, I would put all the money in my bank account that this is what's gonna happen.
The capacity of which she had cornered me, though, is what I had predicted.
Yeah.
She's either gonna come out swinging, or like you had said, she was gonna start nitpicking. But she came out swinging, just with the questions and the level of. It wasn't even questioning. It was pretty much interrogating at that point. It was like, well, do you know she does this? Do you know where the blah, 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 blah. So I had to shut that whole thing down 3 separate times. I'm like, look, I'm not here to discuss this. I'm here to give you a good program, whether or not you decide to sign up for personal training with me. That was the first time, the second time. And then finally, the third time was when, same thing that I did with this individual's significant other. I was like, you're not aware that she doesn't drink, she's sober. And again, I put Lani up on a pedestal because, she helps me out pretty much in every aspect of my recovery journey. But I told her, it's like, she doesn't drink. She keeps me accountable in my recovery and my sobriety. And then it's the same thing with her health and fitness. The very few hours of the day that she doesn't have her kids, she's in the gym 5 days a week, and she goes in the morning, and in turn that motivates me before work to lift because obviously Lani's doing it. So that keeps me accountable and it keeps me motivated, and she did not like that at all. So this individual went down, she stormed out because at the end it's the free personal training that we offer, so it's technically a sales pitch. So, I walked back downstairs. She beat me back to the lobby. I was like, hey, I'll meet you at the front desk. And she's like, no, thank you. Thank you for your time. Left without her significant other. And her significant other didn't even know that we were finished either, because I didn't see him come back down the stairs to the lobby like a good 15, 20 minutes. And, of course, he's like, hey, did you see blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yeah, she left, man. She went and got her stuff out of the locker room and stormed out. And his physical reaction was, oh, fuck. And he walked right out. So he went to go grab his stuff, and he walked. I was like, okay, have a good night, and didn't look back at me, didn't talk, didn't say anything back. So we're having our next prediction of saying that's probably the last time that I'll see both of them at the gym.
I definitely think it'll probably be I would. I'm not 100% because I feel like she would come back for another just to test the waters again. But I also wouldn't put it past her to never step foot in that gym again because you didn't give her what she wanted to hear
at all. And I wasn't going to. I absolutely refuse. I
don't know what she expected you to say.
That's what I'm saying. if you know that I know you in that capacity, that I am that close to you, to me it blows my fucking mind that you would think that I would turn around and just shit on somebody that's close to me. Like, I don't know what kind of hater headquarters y'all are fucking running over there, but here on planet Earth, if you're best friends with somebody and you think they're just gonna fucking turn around and spew at the mouth whatever information that you're looking to seek, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy work. Because anybody, like, you expect somebody to talk shit about their best friend, whatever proximity relationship you have with that person that you're seeking the shit talking from, you're not gonna get it from
somebody that's close to them. Yeah,
you're not gonna. You're at that point, you might as well seek out people from your past that don't like you either, and then have that shit show.
Well, like I said, I almost feel like she wanted. Like, what was she expecting for you to be like, "Oh my god, she does that? She drinks? Oh my god, I had no idea. What do you mean? Blah, 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 blah. Like I don't think I think she likes her. I don't know if she severely underestimated like how like one, how close we are, and two, like how often we hang out.
Both.
And it's like, dude, you know where I'm at. Like, what? Like, half the time when we have conversations, they're through voice note. So if I was drinking, you would know.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying too. It's like,
not that I need to explain anything, but it's just like one of those, like, I just think that this specific person and the people around her want to hold on to an idea of a person. I had to burp.
Talk that way. Fucking smell you.
I'm gonna do what my kids do.
You're gonna make me fuck it. That fucking made me gag. That's so fucking gross.
Michael, come here.
No, get it. Fucking.
I'm gonna do some exorcist shit.
Oh my god. I thought I was gassy after eating that fucking.
Dude, it's not even that. It's the fucking carbonation.
Oh yeah.
You know, every time I drink a Red Bull, it's like, I don't know, something.
The Red Bull or the Coke Zeros too.
It's the carbonation.
She gets real gassy.
It's not even gassy. It's just, I get it. It's just.
No, that's what a burp is. It's gas.
I know, but like, I
wouldn't
say it like that.
Gassy is always like associated with farting, but no, gassy also means belching and burpee.
Well, the carbonation likes to bowl up my tummy, and I go blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
Yep.
So, anyways,
she burps like a man.
I really do.
But it's impressive though.
But because I had to keep up with my brothers.
It's impressive.
They were like, "Hey, that's weak as shit," and I'm like, "All right, say less." That's why I got these total fucking bro vibes. My mom, when I do it at home, I remember my mom, and I belch, and she's like, "Oh my god, that's so unladylike."
I can't wait
and
to meet your mom. It's gonna be so funny. I'm the most delicate
flower in all the lands.
I'm going to tell her it's so her mom was making fun of my mustache.
Oh my
last
god!
night.
I was reviewing the podcast episode from yesterday. And my mom was sitting on the other side of the table. Why do my hands look blue?
Your fingertips. Yeah, they look blue.
Not in this.
No, they kind of look fine on camera. Turn them around. Go on. On.
I don't know.
On camera. Does it show on camera?
Dun, dun, dun. Macarena.
No, you can't really tell.
But they look hella blue, right?
They look. Are you cold? No, not really.
I'm dying.
But yet her fingertips look blue as shit.
I mean, they look more pink now, but man, they were blue for a second. They look better now.
They still look blue to me.
Not as blue
like
as they were.
Your thumb.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
concerning. That's low key concerning.
It's
that
fine.
is super, Sit on your hands.
It's fine.
Warm up your hands.
Oh, ow.
She knocks over.
Happy birthday to the ground.
To the ground.
No, but so my mom was looking at I was looking at the podcast.
Yeah.
And she was sitting on the opposite side of me, and so she was looking at my phone, and she was like, "Is that you?" And then she's like, "Who's that? Who's that with the Hitler stash?" And I was like, "Mother."
The Hitler stash.
And I said, "First of all, that's Mike." And she's like, "Oh my God, I love Mike. Ah, I take that back." And I'm like, "No, too late. I'm voice noting him right now." And I did, and I fucking did. I sent Mike a voice note, and I said, "My mom said you have a Hitler stash." And he was like, And he, of course. So when I voice note Mike at work, he like plays them out loud in front of all the coworkers and patrons that come into the gym.
It's just easier. It's just easier to put her on speaker.
But I know this, so I'm like, I told my mom, I was like, shh, look, it's free game. So, and I always apologize. Not always, but yesterday I did. I did. I was like, I apologize to any patrons listening to this right now.
yeah, yesterday.
And this is not meant to be offensive.
Yeah, and then her and call her Jay-Z. Jay-Z took over my phone, and it was just her and Lani talking back and forth.
Dude, okay, so later on that night, after the whole Hitler stash comment, my mother hit me again with she goes, I'm like standing there talking to her and whatnot, and then she was like, she hit me because early in the week, she goes, "You have your father's arms. You have really big arms." And I'm like, and I told her, I said, they say that your bullies, your first bully is your parent, right?
Yeah, that's
I told her,
crazy.
I told her, I said, "Mom, keep fucking around and find out, because I'm taking mental notes, because guess what? I'm the youngest, so I get to decide where you go." So, playing a risky game here, ma'am. Yep. Well, then she gets me again with she goes, "Wow, your arms are really hairy." She's like, "You've got your dad's arms. They're big, they're hairy." And I'm like, I'm literally standing there like this.
What the fuck?
And then you want to ask me why my 11-year-old has fucking insecure body image issues?
Yeah. Just fucking called you fucking a Yeti.
I don't give a fuck. But I'm like, I don't know what.
The fuck?
Ma'am.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, my dad even looked at her like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Somebody come get her. I'm putting her in a home."
Dude, dead ass. That's crazy.
I know. I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah,
okay, I get it.
But once again, I'm like, okay, note to self. And I don't. When it comes to my 11-year-old, I don't ever say anything about anything image related, because I know how damaging that can be.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get fucking made fun of for my body hair when I was younger. I used to get bullied for it.
Damn.
Did I ever tell you the story?
No.
Yeah, when I was younger. I mean, I lived in Hawaii, and, shorts and flip-flops, that was a fucking everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I, being a Latin descent and,
yep,
all that ethnic, the good ethnic. Anyways, shorts, flip-flops. But my mother was very much like, I went through puberty very young. I went through puberty in elementary school. Like, I got boobs, I developed, I got my menstruation cycle, I got body hair at a very young age. So my leg hair was very dark. I had like one eyebrow just like connected right here. I looked like Spock.
Shit.
It was like Spock from Star Trek,
fuck.
where it went from my hairline to the connected to the middle.
Straight fucking.
I was
unibrow.
like, yo, even now as an adult, I'm like, if I ever get like shipwrecked and I'm on an island and they find me, they're gonna think they found the missing link. They're gonna be like, we found the Eddie. Her name's Ita. She's Eastern European. But anyways, the kids in elementary school were so creative. So I had hairy legs. My mom did not let me shave them. I wanted to shave because I used to get made fun of all the time because they're like, "Oh, your body hair, look at your leg hair, blah, blah, blah." Fuckers. But anyways, so my mom was like, "Hell no, you're not gonna shave your legs because men are gonna look at you and they're gonna sexualize you because you shave your legs." And I was like, "But I'm getting made fun of." And she's like, "Just ignore them." That was my mom's solution to everything. Just ignore it. And I'm yeah. So they used to sing a song to me though, to be Destiny's Child, Say My Name, but it was, shave your legs, they're looking really hairy.
What the fuck?
Looking mighty scary. Better shave your legs, shave your legs. Looking really
what
hairy.
the fuck?
Looking like Jim Carrey. Better shave your legs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they would literally sing that to me in the lunch line.
What the fuck?
This is why I'm like, well, I don't let people fuck with my kids for this reason. Because, like, I used to, like, go home and, like, cry about it. And it was, like, and I just got told, oh, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. And then, like, I tried shaving my legs on my own one time because I got so tired of getting made fun of. And I nicked the...
Sliced your shit.
Oh, my God. And then, of course, I went to school wearing shorts. And I had scabs all over my legs. So then, what do you think they made fun of me for next?
Yep.
Oh, you tried to shave your legs? Oh my God, look at your legs. They're all scabby, blah, 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 blah. And then I just felt like an idiot for even trying. I'm just like, great, cool, type shit. Like,
IRL Grinch moment.
yeah, literally, where it was just like, I can't win for trying.
Yeah.
And that shit happened again when I was in high school, where people would make fun of like my body hair and shit. And I'm just like, I mean, now as an adult, I'm like I still have arm hair and shit, which I'm just like, you're so fucking weird if you care about my fucking arm hair.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to nitpick. That'd be weird.
There's so many other, like, I don't know. There's so many other things, like, about a person. I don't know, like, maybe them being toxic, maybe them about beating their ass.
I was gonna say, like, there's so much more serious fucking things to fucking...
I think, like, after like, you know, the whole situation with my DV shit and being in that relationship, like, I don't nitpick shit like that. Like, I don't, like, if somebody's like, I don't, that really, like, altered, like I said, when it altered my brain chemistry, it really did. Because before that, I was like, I know, I want a guy that looks like this. I want a guy that looks like that, and this and that and that and this and that, you know, all picky.
That and this and that and that.
This, not, this, not.
Yep, that's exactly what I was getting at. The SpongeBob reference, yep.
Yeah, pretty much. And like after that had happened, though, I was like, I don't care. Dude's got a dad bod. I don't care if the dude has body hair or not. I don't care. Like, dude, it's you are in control of your own image. Like you do what you feel like is going to make you most comfortable. If shaving your entire body makes you feel comfortable and confident, then do that. Like, I don't get this whole premise of like, ew, that's not attractive. Okay, there's a door.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Who fucking asked? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but kids are mean like that. Like, so I, like, in high school too, like, I remember same thing where I got made fun of for my arm hair. And so I went home and I shaved my arms, and then they made fun of me for shaving my arms. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then that's when I started, like, wearing hoodies all the time.
That makes sense.
I started wearing hoodies all the time because, like, in high school, to cover my arms because I didn't want to get made fun of for my body hair.
Yeah.
And then I would get made fun of in high school and middle school for my butt being big. I hated it. Yeah. Middle school and high school, like, I told you earlier, like, I got the song Baby Got Back dedicated to me in middle school. And I was, like, mortified. The fact that the teachers were, like, okay with that is, like...
concerning.
Very concerning. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, Lani, because your butt's so big. Like,
ew. What the fuck?
Yeah, and so for a long time, like, when I started losing weight and shit like that, like, I purposely didn't do, like, glutes and shit like that because I was like, I did not want a big butt. Like, it made me, when I first started, like, you know, going down that after I was, like, 19 and I gained a bunch of weight and all that shit, and I started losing weight in my journey, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I hope I lose my ass because then I won't get made fun of for it. But now I'm, like, in a generation of people who are like, that's like, yeah, big booty bitches. I'm like, oh, it's my time to shine. Hold on. I've waited 34 years for this moment.
It's been 84 years.
34 years later.
34 years.
No, but like, I think I'm just at a point in my life too where I just don't care anymore. Where I'm just like, you know what? As long as I like it, I don't really give a fuck because people are gonna fucking like, you're gonna hate someone. And we had this conversation earlier too. Is like, people are gonna hate on you for anything and everything. You're never gonna make everybody happy. You're just not. You're just not. So the only person you should be concerned about making happy is yourself.
Yep. Because
it's just impossible to like, someone's gonna hate on you for something, and everything or whatever. But it's the haters that keep watching my podcast over again, and keep going to my profile and viewing all my stuff. Hey, haters! And you know who you are because I know that you're watching because I see you. So, but type shit. Welcome back to another episode of Lani's Lore.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and then we got other people who have like
the screenshots. Yep, I know who it is.
Yeah, he is.
I know who the fuck it is.
And like other people who have like weird like competition with me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Just unexplained, out of fucking nowhere, weird energy.
I just never thought I would see so many people moving weirdly all at once in my entire life. It's just interesting.
Yeah, it's again, I mean, we predicted that before we started recording in your car.
Mike says I need to start doing tarot readings because he's like your third eye. Shut it, because like
I'll staple it shut.
Mm-hmm. He's like, you're not wrong. I'm like, unfortunately, it's a trauma response.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the reason why like I just don't force anything anymore, and I'm just like, look, I already know. Unfortunately, I already know how this is gonna play out. It's gonna work out beautifully for me and not for you because like you're fucking the one moving weird and you're acting El Desperado. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, it's the person that's like panicking and that's moving weird that ends up getting like shooting themselves in the foot.
Oh yeah, they're panic moving. They're not thinking clearly. They're thinking about everything else of how to prevent you from telling your story, telling how you're going to succeed, whatever the fuck.
You know, there's a quote that says you often meet your destiny on your path to avoid it.
Damn. That's a bar.
Gang. Yeah, but no, I mean, I truly believe that. I mean, like, the more you try to, like, stop something from happening, the more it's going to happen. So it's like I don't really, like, avoid anything, but I actually, I don't, like, also seek things out. I just kind of, like, I'm just here doing things. And that's also why, like, I really don't, like, I'm not a big planner for, like, future. Like, when people are like, oh, yeah, let's do this. And, like, like for example, when I've been in situationships or, you know, I don't want to say relationship because that's like it's a stretch of a word. But I've been in situationships where like I was looking at your face and you're like, you know what I'm talking about. I was like, well, we need consistency and commitment to be in a relationship, so we can't call it that. But I've been in situationships where like, these people will start to like want to plan for the future and like, oh yeah, like next summer we can go take a cruise together and blah 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 blah. It's like, how are you thinking that far out, bro? Like I'm just like, we making plans for next weekend, like type shit.
Yeah, type shit.
Like that's where I'm at. Is like week by week. Like let me see some consistency. Not that I'm like afraid to make plans for the future. It's just like I need some consistency over a span of time. Like I don't just meet. I'm not a 0 to 60 person. I'm just not. Like I need to see like consistency and reciprocity over time frame. My words are hard today.
Yeah, especially after just fucking inhaling a giant ass bag of seafood
and a taco, an ice cream taco.
Yep.
If they would have had like chocolate covered bananas, I would have eaten that and been like, I'm eating this banana because the other banana that I want won't let me. Next thing me. The other banana I want is playing around, won't make plans. This is what I'm talking about. So I told Mike, I was like, dude, I'm out of control. I need to be put in timeout. It's everything.
Lani, please.
I have problems. I'm aware.
Oh God.
I gotta use that line on someone still. You drinking an energy drink? What do you need energy for?
Trying to run out of my life. Get the energy to run out of my life.
Crazy. Hey, weren't you going to play a game? You said you wanted me to play a game.
Yes.
Mike wants me to play a game. He says, you're probably going to be good at it.
So I want to test your mental sharpness.
Oh God! After I've like been eating all day.
Yeah, well, we're
coma.
gonna test it,
Okay.
right? It's called word association.
Oh,
so I'm
fuck.
gonna say one word, and you're gonna say the first thing that pops up in your mind.
Oh, okay. Let me clear my thoughts.
Bird.
Car.
Okay. Fucking shit. Sky.
Blue.
Okay. What the fuck? Are you hitting birds? Are you are you hitting animals? Is that why the squirrel thing is so important to you now?
No,
you hit birds? Are you hitting birds?
I'm crying.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fucking bird? What the fuck? Fuck.
Look. You said bird. They immediately thought of Jared because Jared has hit copious amounts of birds in his car.
God.
I'm crying.
Oh
Anyways,
God.
proceed. Sorry about that.
Kids.
Mine.
Oh, that's a good one. Tree.
Bird.
The fucking birds, man. Squirrel.
Nut.
I was gonna say car. I would have fucking died. That's pretty much it, though.
That's
just
it?
trying to change it up.
That was funny as
That
fuck.
was fucking funny.
Jared has hit so many birds that like his windshield, like before he traded his other car in, it was like I was like, bro, and he was like, dude, they're suicidal. I'm like, is it the birds are suicidal or like you like beelining it for them, babies?
Oh my God.
I've actually never hit a bird with my car. I don't think I've ever hit one time, and it wasn't even my current car. It was my dad's Dodge Durango when I was like, I think it was like 17 or 18. I was in my dad's Dodge Durango, and I was driving back with a friend from San Antonio. I think we were in New Mexico somewhere, and I fucking hit a raccoon. The way that I bawled my eyes out for 4 hours.
Okay, so my sister, right? Like I said, I was a freshman. She was a senior in high school. She had a Pontiac Sunfire. You know how fucking low those are to the ground. Yeah. Speaking of fucking birds, a bird literally landed right in front of her car as we're driving. And she's like, no! She decapitated this bird. She looked back, and we both looked at the rear view. This bird's head all over the fucking road. Fucking this bird's guts all over the fucking road. And she cried the entire way.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit a raccoon in New Mexico, and I called my poor father at like 3 a.m. Like, and he was like, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, I hit a raccoon. And he's like, oh, I'm like, are you okay? And I'm like, it's fine. The car's fine. Everyone's fine. And he's like, Lani, it's okay. And I'm like, no, it was probably a mom getting food. And now it's going to have like, babies are going to starve to death. And he's like, why your brain went there? I was like, I don't know. It still does that shit. Like, I cried for 4 hours the rest of the ride, all the way back.
Oh my God.
He was bad. And my course, like the friend that I was with,
yeah.
Which is my friend at the time, like we're not friends anymore. Like that trip is why we weren't friends anymore.
Oh, that's a good piece of info.
Yeah. Well,
it sounds like it's a good story.
I mean, it's not that good. I mean, I'll share it. So I had this friend. We'll use a term loosely because her boyfriend was my brother's best friend. And so she happened to live in the same neighborhood as us growing up. So she literally lived like down the street. Like I could walk there in like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't originally from the area. She was living with family. And she was originally from San Antonio. But she met my brother's best friend when he was working at his job at a major department store. Yeah. Yeah, because he was working at one of the specialty places in the department store. Anyways, not that matters. So they met, then he was like, oh, where do you live? And he's like, oh, I live over here. And he's like, oh, my best friend lives over there down the street, blah, 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 whatever. And so like we would go, he would invite her over to our house and hang out, and like, because my brother's best friend, they would all hang out, and like, so she came over one time, and of course at this time my brother was like, he was already graduated from high school. I was was I a senior or junior? I think I was a senior. I was a senior at this time. She was a year older than me. So she had just graduated high school and stuff like that. But like, of course, like we were around the same age, and my brother and his best friend were around the same age. And, but then cause I was always at the house. So like we started like hanging out, and she's like, oh, told my brother, oh, your sister's really cool, blah, blah, blah. Like, and so we just kind of started hanging out and becoming friends and stuff like that. But she started moving really weird. And so like my brother's best friend growing up, like I was like very like, in a way I was kind of like protective, because he was a good guy, a really good guy. Like, very sweet, kind, like genuine, good-hearted guy. And so like, but I would notice like when we would go to functions, she would invite me to go to parties with her and functions with her. And I noticed that she had a lot of guy friends, and I was like, whatever, I have guy friends too. Like I never thought anything weird of it. What started weirding me out was how touchy-feely she was with her guy friends. And I remember thinking like, like I have guy friends too, but we don't fucking hold hands. I have guy friends too, but we're not like laid up next to each other on the couch. So it gave me that look of like,
yeah, something big, deeper.
I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable, because like I know like my brother's best friend is like my brother, like, so I'm like, I don't like that shit. And so she was like, well, I'm gonna go. She had approached me about going to San Antonio because she had to go pick up some stuff. And so I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll go with you. Kind of a weekend thing. I said, yeah, but I got to be back by a certain time because I got to go. I was working because I was going to school, and I was working too. I had to be the summer after I graduated. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I was 18. I think it was the summer I graduated, and I was because I was working because I didn't have school or anything like that. I want to say it was like around July or something like that. And so, but we had met like when I was still a senior in high school. None of this fucking matters. I don't even know why. Don't dwell on the timeline. Anyways, so she
waiting for this incredibly interesting story to get good.
We went to San Antonio. Okay. I told you it wasn't that interesting. You wanted to know. I told you it wasn't that interesting.
I know.
So we went to fucking San Antonio.
It's gonna kill me after. We're gonna hit stop.
It's dead. We're done with the podcast. I'm not sure anymore. I'm over it.
No, keep going.
No, so we went to San Antonio, but she didn't want to drive, so I had to drive my car because she's like, oh, we need an SUV, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, Dodge Durangos don't get fucking good gas mileage anyways. Like, they're fucking horrible. And then she was like, oh, well, this is really kind of cutting into my budget. So I had to help her with gas money and shit like that. And I was like, bitch, you're the one who didn't want to take your car. You wanted to take the Dodge Durango, which I told you that doesn't get fucking very good gas mileage. So, like, here we are. Anyway, so we go up to San Antonio, and then she's meeting up with all these fucking friends. Like these guys that she's friends with. No female friends, just dudes, okay?
Okay.
Not once while we were out there did we meet a single female friend.
That's
and
weird.
So I legitimately looked at her one time and I was like, why the fuck are we here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we didn't even, I thought when we got there, okay, yeah, well, day one, we'll get there. We'll probably link up with some friends. Like, because we're staying at one of our family members' house, and he had a nice ass house, a fucking huge house. Big ass pool and shit like that. But and then of course, like during the course of this point in our relationship, our friendship, she like started like doing this thing. I've had a lot of girlfriends who have done this to me where they make me kind of like the butt of the joke. Meaning like they'll like I almost felt like growing up that I was the fucking duff.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because around this time at 18, 19, like around, this is when I started gaining I was gaining a lot of weight. Like I was like starting to go on that path of like, after I was pretty petite in high school. I mean, I'm smaller now than I was in high school, but like I was, I wasn't like I was like a size 9, so not like I wasn't
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so by the time I graduated high school, though, I started gaining a lot of weight. Like, I mean, the biggest kind of like catalyst that was I was on the Depo-Varian shot. And I gained, I think, like 80 pounds in 1 year in that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Damn.
because this is about the same. This is before I started beauty school, and I didn't realize I was like talking about how I was a size 22, and I was like a women's Mrs. Plus size, and I had crashed out in the women's locker room because I was so big. I was like, and then I didn't realize how big I was
until you had to size all your stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this was like, that means that this was like 6 months or so before that crash out. So I was a bigger girl by then. But I felt like I was always the butt of the joke because, like, obviously, like, I knew that I was a thick girl and I didn't feel comfortable in my skin. So when we went to swimming at her uncle's house. Well, first of all, we got there when she wanted to like chill and what rocks and whatnot. But she didn't like. I thought it was like, oh, the next day we'll go get her stuff at her like at her other place that she was staying at, and then we'll just go back to Colorado. No, we did not. It turned into like a whole thing where she was like, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go later. I'll go whatever. And I'm like, why are we here?
Right.
Like, why are we here? I thought we came literally just to go get your stuff, turn around and come back.
Yep.
Like, I understand, like, oh, sure, like, let's spend the night. So I was like, okay, so you don't want to get your stuff right away. You want to, like, and then the frustrating part is, like, when we did finally go get her stuff, too, is that she didn't even grab, like, totes like she said she would. She grabbed, like, 2 bins. And I was like, dude, this totally could have fit in your car. But I digress. So we went swimming and shit like that, but I feel like she just kind of was making me like.
I feel like she played you.
No, she totally did play me. We're not even to like the thick of it yet. So like I said, like she was like, we were there swimming, guys, whatever, all these like her guy friends, and she's just like super touchy, handsy, feely, especially with this one guy friend, and she's like, he's like my best friend, and I'm like, okay, cool, like type shit, and then I was like watching what they were doing, and they would like play patty cake and they would hold each other's hands and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, it's weird.
Where I was like, this is uncomfortable because like you're supposed to be with my brother's best friend and you're over here holding hands with this. I almost felt like it was like I don't know if it was a test to be like, ooh, who you loyal to? But I was like, this is so fucking uncomfortable that I feel like I was like, I'm gonna fucking snitch you out because like you're fucking being
shady.
A
weirdo. Being a fucking weirdo.
And so, like, I was, like, texting, I was texting my not mutual, I was texting my best friend at the time, and I was, like, pretty much, like, venting, like, I was texting Tasha, and I was, like, explaining, like, this fucking bitch, blah, 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 whatever. And she was being a fucking bitch to me the whole time we were out there, too. So I say this fucking bitch, I mean this fucking bitch, because she was being, like, very, like, did not, like, all she wanted to do is she wanted to sleep all day, because I think homeboy worked during the day. And then so she would get up in the evening and then want to go hang out in the evening with him. And it's like, we didn't do anything. She just fucking wanted to sleep the whole time during the day. And I'm like, bro, I just want to get your shit and go. Like, this is not why I came out here. I didn't come out here for a fucking vacation. I came out here to help you because you asked me to come out with you to get your shit and go back to Colorado. I have to work like in less than 48 hours. Like it's like a 12-hour drive. Are we dead ass right now? And so, of course, like she slept the whole time and then hung out with the guy and then whatnot. And then like we went to, I had a Zune, you know what? Instead of an iPod, I had a Zune. Yeah. My Zune had over 6,000 songs on it. And we went over to like some kind of like river thingy or whatever. I don't know. Her fuckboy's best friend, fuckboy, whatever. He showed up with some of his friends. And my dumbass, I was young and dumb. I left the Dodge Durango unlocked, and I left my Zune in the glove box. I went after, because they were by the car, and I'm 99.9% sure that one of them stole my Zune because I went back, and I didn't check it until we got back to the fucking house, but my Zune was gone. Which I'm like, bro, what are you gonna do? Sell that shit? That I had one of the original ones, and this was like 2010. That shit was like it was a brick. The only reason why I kept it is because it charged. It was still like had memory, like had like over a terabyte memory in that thing. And I'm like, and I had over 6,000 songs on it. So I was like, you're not gonna get anything off of it because I think it was one of the original ones, and it was around the same time frame they stopped making Zunes. And so I was like, you're an idiot. Obviously, you're a dumbass. You're gonna get what, $25 off that? Yeah. You just fucking made it super inconvenient for me because now I have to fucking go get down Apple Music and shit and fucking. So I was so pissed off. Yeah, because I was like, dude, because it was connected to my car, so I had a raw dog that 12-hour ride. No, like with radio music. I was pissed. I was so upset. Because not like I said, she was already being a bitch to me while we were there. And when I say like being a bitch, I mean like she just wasn't like she like when I would ask her like for example, like she wanted to sleep all day, but I'd be like, hey dude, like I'm gonna go, like I'm getting kind of hungry. Are you hungry? And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, okay, well, I'm like, well, like, I haven't eaten today. And she's like, well, go find something in the kitchen. I'm dead ass. Dead ass. So by this time, I'm like texting like my best friend and I'm like, this fucking bitch. And she's like, fuck that bitch. Get in the fucking car and leave her ass there.
Leave her. Yep.
Because my best friend Tasha don't give a fuck. She's like, nah, fuck that. Leave her ass there. Fucking drive. Yep. And I was young and I was like, I don't want to drive by myself 12 hours back. I'm scared. Me now, I'd be like, fucking peace the fuck out. Solo dolo. I'll figure the fuck out. But like, yeah, I was too scared to make that drive by myself. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait. And I felt like I was like captive. And I was telling her about like all the shit that I was like, blah, 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 blah. So long story short, we ended up fucking leaving. And we're driving back to Colorado in like the 12-hour drive. And she's like, my phone's dead. And I was like, okay. And she goes, can I use your phone to text my boyfriend? And I'm like, why can't you just charge your phone with the car charger and use your own phone? Well, it's super dead and it's not going to charge right now. I'm like, do you think you need to text him right this moment? And she's like, well, why are you being weird? Just let me use your phone. This bitch went through my fucking phone and went through my text messages and read all the text messages that I had been sending to my best friend. And she goes, you think I'm a bitch? While I'm driving. The way that I wanted to fucking brake check this bitch so bad and be like, get the fuck out.
Yep.
Cause I literally snatched my phone from her and I said, you have some fucking audacity to go through my messages and when you're using my motherfucking phone in my car with my gas money. You have some fucking audacity. I said, you are a bitch.
Yep. Good.
I stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it with my chest. But
bitch
like, so then like, of course, like she didn't want to drive. She's like, I'm tired. What do you mean you're tired? You slept the last 3 days. Tired of what? Like, are we dead ass right now? So I had to drive the entire fucking way. 12 hours, fucking hit the raccoon, bawling my eyes off. We get back to fucking, I had to call off work because we were fucking, we got back
so late.
No, we got back early in the morning, I should say. We got back at 6 in the morning. That like on a Sunday, and I had to open and I had to be at work at like 9. I was like, there's no way I'm not gonna make it. I had to call into work and they were pissed. I mean, valid, rightfully so, but dude, I can't work. Like I literally was up for 14 hours. Like I'm dead. Not even that, longer than that if you think about that, because that was just the drive period was 12 hours.
Drive.
So I had to call off work, so I was pissed. And then, like, I dropped her off at her house, and then, like, that was that. I went home, and I remember telling my mom about it, and, like, my mom was like, yikes, like, she fucking used you.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah. And then I told my mom about, because my mom knew my brother's best friend, and I said, I feel like I should tell him. And then, like, I did tell him, and he didn't, like, do anything with it. I mean, eventually they broke up, but, like, she would come over to the house, or she would try to message me on, like, Facebook and stuff like that. And be like, hey, girl, how are you? Miss you. And I'm like, did you think that I forgot what you did to me? Like, you think we're cool? You think we're like, oh, yeah. And it's funny because she's like, she lives in Texas again. And she's like married and has kids and stuff now. And from time to time, she'll like, I don't know. I don't remember the last time she messaged me. But she'll message me from time to time. Be like, hey, girl, how are you? It's been so long. Yeah, there's a reason why it's been so long. Because you think that you think I forgot about that bullshit?
God, people are fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fucking weird. It's not a very exciting story. It's just like, she was a fucking bitch. You used me, and like, it's just like, people are fucking weirdos.
Yeah, I think it just again full circle the episode. I just really fucking just coming back to people are fucking weird. People move fucking weird. Then they want to get booty tickled because you stand on 10 toes, expecting you to bend, break.
Well, it's like, what did she?
Whatever.
What did she expect me to like say and do to her when it went? What did she expect me to cower when she was like, "You think I'm a bitch?" Yeah. Do you want me to read it to you out loud again? Like, do you want me to say, "Yeah, you are a bitch"? Do you want me to reread you the text messages I sent to my best friend about you? Because I'll fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it with my chest. Like I said what I said. I stand on what I said. Hurt your own fucking feelings as you're going through my fucking personal messages. I'm sorry, are you fucking feeding or financing me? Who the fuck are you to be going through my shit?
Yep.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Audacity.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Audacity.
I don't know, but I mean that was pretty much like it was. I was more upset about my fucking Zune, dude. I still am upset about that. I'm like,
and that really tells you the true like bottom line of that story. Fuck that friendship. I care about my fucking Zune.
I was like, dude, if I would have never been friends with her, I probably still would have my fucking Zune. I was like, if I would have never been a nice person, look at being a nice person gets you fucking getting robbed.
Fucking Zune.
And I'm pretty sure I know exactly who took it. There was one of her that guy that she was like best friends with, his friend. There's always that one friend who's like, when my friends are doing some strange ass shit with these strange ass fucking creatures, there's always a friend that's always like, hey mommy, hey girl. And I'm like, you went to juvie, didn't you? Like,
you sat in the back of the bus, didn't you?
How long was the bus you were on? How long? Tell me when.
Yeah, tell me when.
Like, I don't know, but these guys, they're just like.
Let's start using that at work.
Some of these guys, though, they'd be like, you can just tell, like, dude, there's nothing going on up here. There's nothing.
Not a thought behind those eyes.
And, like, you're like, hey, girl. And it's like, it's always those ones that, like, you're trying to, it's the whole, look over here, don't look what I'm doing over here. Those kind of guys where it's like, you think because you're going to smooth me over and, like, hit on me that I'm not going to see you being nefarious and doing crazy ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've had, God, we'll have to, like, we're not going to talk about shit like that today because we've already had enough heavy episodes, so we're going to keep this one light. But, like, yeah, there's just been several incidences of shit like that where I'm like, so I can fucking read people really well, where, like, when guys, it's not that it's like, I can tell when someone's genuine and when someone's, like, moving nefariously. Like, when they have ulterior motives, like, oh, well, I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, that fucking, that Instagram post that's going viral with me and Jared and you that you had made, you know, there's a lot of projection in the comments. It's like, dog, you think if me or Jared were going to move funny, we would be in her life right now? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, I just think that it's so easy for people to project on the internet because you can just
say whatever you want.
Yeah, and there's like no repercussions for it. Like, I mean, not that they're, freedom of speech, but like, bro, like, we get it. If you're like hurt and somebody hurts you, just say that. Like, you don't need to, like, I don't know. Small egos, your small ass ego is showing real quick.
And it's a lot. It's about 50-50, but I was surprised with the amount of women that are hating on that fucking post.
It's because they're jealous is what it is. A lot of women want that. I think it's what it is I think a lot of women want that guy friendship and that male friendship. But it's like, look, there's just not every guy you meet is going to be a good friend to you. That's just how it is. That's like, if you only met one guy and he was a great friend, or if you only met one guy, if you only dated, we'll go just straight up dating. If you dated one guy, the first guy you ever dated, and he was such a great guy, you would have been gone, married and kids and all that, or what, maybe not even kids, because not everybody wants kids, but, married and been together and all of that. Like, not every single person is going to fit for you. And yeah, there are going to be guys, and I've experienced that, where there are guys that are like, oh, I have a whole other episodes about people that say they want to be my friend and they don't want to be my friend. So, like, I get that side of the coin too. Because I went through that with T and with, Z, and not so much ZXXR, but like, T was like that, very much so, of the whole, oh, I just want to be a best friend. I just want you in my life. I just care about you, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And it's like, okay, yeah, but then when it came down to when I fucking needed you and I needed you to be there for me when I got hit on the interstate. Were you there? Did you show up? No, because you're too busy trying to get your dick wet, which is fine. Pop off, king. But don't sit there and tell me to my face that you're going to be my fucking friend and show up for me. And then when I fucking need you, you're not there. Because that tells me that from the get, you always had ulterior motives. That you were never genuinely my friend. And that's my point is like, for sake of argument, I'm going to use Jared, for example. Jared, I know I can count on, I can call, I can text, and he will show the fuck up for me. And like, Jared's never trying to like touch me or be sexual or anything like that. Like, and it's platonic, and people are like, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It does happen. Is it harder to find a platonic male-female relationship? Absolutely. But it's not impossible.
Yeah.
I think it's also like, you know, me and Jared, because certain friends have made things very, like, in the past, have been like, oh, well, you and Jared are such good friends. How come you and Jared don't date? And it's like, I love Jared to death. I really do. But I wouldn't date Jared for my own personal reasons. I just don't think that me and Jared, one, I'm just not attracted to Jared like that. Not that I'm saying like he's a bad looking guy and like that. I'm just personally not attracted to Jared like that. And it's like, you know, because one person likes vanilla ice cream, another person likes chocolate ice cream. It doesn't make either one good or bad. It's just like what you preference. Yeah. Yep. And so like, but like people make it fucking awkward, and like me and Jared have discussed it before, and we're both on the same page of like, look, like I'm not, don't be offended, but like no. Like, and I think for me, like, I value my friendships, and like I'm so tired of grieving the living. Yeah. And I don't want to do that. I would rather have somebody in my life as a fucking friend than to try to have a relationship with somebody and then it dissolves and then I have nothing. I don't even have them in my life as a friend. I have nothing with them. And people are like, oh, well, you know, you're going to wake up one day and realize you're in love with them. Oh, well, you're going to wake up and I'm like, no, because my brain is like, the way my brain works is like, they are my friend. I look at them as my friend. I'm going to show up for them as a friend. Any kind of relationship, even romantic relationship, should start with friendships too. That's why, like, I think like a lot of my relationships never work out because I never build that foundation. I was talking to my therapist about that too, actually, like last week, about how like I think like because I'm not a 0 to 60 person, I'm a slow burn person. But all these dudes that have ever tried to be with me are like 0 to 60. That's it. Like I like you, you like me. I'm intentional, so like why wait and blah 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 blah. And it's like. Dudes be trying to like buy a house with me and shit. Meet my kids.
Put you on their life insurance policy.
I mean, that I'm okay with. I was talking about Ben at the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll pull an Anna Nicole.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ben, what's your insurance company through? Is it you have USAA? I need to change up my car insurance. Think he put me on his policy?
Yes. That man would give you his left nut if he could. That was so great. Yeah. All right, Bugs Bunny.
Bro, we gotta stop syncing up like that.
I know.
We gotta stop syncing.
Oh God.
Get out of my head.
Get out of my head.
We should do the word affiliation with you.
Oh, shit.
How many words do you want me to affiliate with?
I don't know.
What did you do for me? Was it 5?
Yeah, it was 5.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Nut.
I was gonna say me.
Well, that could mean a lot of things, sir. So I'm a tad bit like my mind went butter, but okay.
Oh my God.
Jump.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Kids.
Michael. Michael. I'm starting to get
not
concerned.
good at this.
Okay, third word. Oil.
Trees. Oh, no.
Light.
Pole.
Bacon. What the fuck was that? Yeah.
Pan.
Sir, I'm super concerned. Jump, kids. Well, we're gonna keep the children away from you.
Oh my god.
You're like gang affiliation.
Oh my god.
Everybody roll a dice number.
Oh fuck. This is our 1 month episode, 1 month anniversary episode of Lani's Lore. Speaking of,
we've been up for a month now.
Yep.
Thanks to everybody that watched and that
Yeah,
watches
absolutely.
weekly, and all my haters that rewatch. Like I said, I really appreciate the views, and I really appreciate all my haters for interacting with my content. You guys really boost that shit. And people that love me, like I love you. So
yeah, we're starting to get to the point where people are either DMing us or like my coworkers or people even at the gym. They're like super comfortable with telling us their lore because
Yeah.
Lani is telling her story. So I can't tell you how many times
yeah.
people that I've known be like, "Oh, I see your guys' podcast. Let me tell you about blah, blah, blah." I'm like, all right.
I think it's been really interesting. I don't know. I think it's like my whole third eye thing where like every time we'll film something or it'll be like that week's episode, like I will run into somebody like I know like not like on a super close level, but I like will associated like, you know,
Right.
acquaintance with, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, like your podcast, your episode, blah 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 blah, whatever." And it's just like it's related to what I just talked about, and I'm like, I don't know, it's weird how like the universe comes full circle. I passed
payback.
away.
This is the payback burp.
Are we challenging, sir? Don't play a game you don't want to fucking lose.
Look, Jay-Z called it. She said, "You got the bigger dick than I do." So yes, I do not want to play this game. I will 100%
Type shit.
wave the white flag.
I've already had to pull my big dick energy out twice
Yep,
this month.
twice this month. Once is enough. Twice is diabolical.
We humbling people over here left and right.
Yep. And Lani sure makes him sit down. Just short of barking like a dog.
I mean, he's sitting down now and he's trying to work on them pull downs. Weird.
Yeah, fucking weird.
When you saw him that one time working out, what was his lat pull down?
99.
99?
It was 99. He was.
He's only got 9 pounds on me?
Yeah, 99.
Oh, fuck this kid.
Yep.
I'm about to be fucked. Next week starts my 3-day rotation for arm days. So.
And that's why I thought it was just absolutely crazy that this fucking individual was trying to fucking get at me for doing 120 warm-ups. And I was like, "Bro, you're only doing 77. Well, it's a warm-up. Like, what do I need to go heavy for?" I'm like, exactly. 120 is not heavy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I fucking PR'd at 209 lap pull down. My bad, bro. You can only dream of that number. The fuck are you doing?
209.
Mhm.
Nice.
I did it for 6.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised when I did that 90. I mean, it wasn't a full set, but like getting half a set at 90.
Yeah, it's good. Four is still good.
Dude,
Four
I
is still
remember when I
good.
was doing fucking 25s on a lap pull down.
I remember you were bitching at me at doing the 77s. And now look at her.
I know. Now I've got this thing where it's like, bro wants to fucking compete. Let's fucking go. You want to go? We can go.
Weird fucking energy. And I get the significant other makes him, maybe wants to make him be a man in the gym. Cool, but your significant other is the one with the degree. I don't understand why you think you're all Macho Man Randy Savage up there when the person that actually works in the gym can outlift you in every single muscle group. I don't fucking understand that. But okay, cool. Do you, dude?
Bro, I think at this rate, I could probably outlift him in every single muscle group
Probably.
too.
You probably could. You probably could.
I don't think he goes consistently enough either that
Nope.
he's gonna build anything.
Nope.
So it's like it's crazy that you're in there doing all that for nothing.
All
because
that
it's all
yapping.
it's like it's like consistency, dude. Are you gonna show up tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day? No.
Nope, they didn't come in on Friday. They came in those 2 days in a row. That was it. It was the Wednesday, Thursday.
It's crazy. You know, and that's the thing I've learned too with like going to the gym is like consistency really is a giant determining factor. Because your muscles don't like it doesn't matter like your muscles can like how many times you rep them is what's gonna matter. Like not necessarily like how heavy yes, heavy weight progressive overload, but like consistency overall is going to be the bigger factor here of
form.
showing up.
It's all about form. It's all about
it's muscle memory.
keeping it things under tension, but it comes with consistency. We're not fucking banging out reps just the fucking alpha male shit. Like I do proper form, I do low and slow, keeping my muscles under tension. And so I was only doing 6 at 209, but I wasn't. They were a good set of 6. I wasn't fucking banging out reps, but yep, it's consistency. How often you show up and how disciplined you are at doing a complete rep.
Yeah. And it is a lot of like at first I didn't understand when people were like, oh, I hate doing the same exercise over and over and over again. I'm like, no, but that's literally how you build shit is you have to do the same exercise over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know, maybe it's just me though. I don't mind that. I like that. I like the consistency of knowing like going in and hitting the same shit over and over again. But I also think that I'm much of a person of like I like repetition and I like knowing that. Like I know what I'm gonna hit when I get in the gym.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna do. I know the exercises I'm gonna do. And people are like, it gets boring. I'm like, what the fuck? I like that consistency. I like knowing like, yep, we're gonna do this, then that, then this, then that, and that. And we're gonna do that 3 times this week on a Monday, we're gonna do that on a Wednesday, and we're gonna do that on a Friday. Like to me, that's great. Because then I can literally go in there, put my headphones on and disassociate.
Yeah.
I don't get the whole like I get so bored. Bored of what? What are you bored of? Like what do you mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, though to put you back up on that little pedestal, I fucking forgot my goddamn pre-workout here. It's sitting right fucking there on my goddamn counter. Poor Lani, we were trying to figure out some health stuff with her, so she can't take fucking pre-workout. So she's been raw dogging every fucking day this week.
Dude, Monday was bad.
I had one fucking day of like...
Oh, yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, I had one fucking day, and I was like, I'm out here sucking dick for beer money. I don't know how you fucking did this all fucking week.
Dude, Monday was the worst. Monday is already bad enough as it is because I'm coming off my 2-day in a row rest days. And then to go into a 2-day in a row rest day, and I forgot Monday morning I had a jam out there because I had to go to the bank and do some other errands and stuff like that before I went to the gym. And I forgot my gym bag, and I didn't realize till I was already at the bank that I left my gym bag at home. And I was like, all right, we got options here because the timing, I was like, and I know myself, and I'm like, if you go home, you are not coming back out. And I was like, so we can either go home and risk like being like, fuck it, we're skipping the gym today, or we're going to go straight to the gym and we're going to raw dog because I'm not doing pre-workout this week. And I don't mean in my gym bag is my headphones, my Beat ones, my over the ear ones. I usually keep my in the ear Beats in my purse. I had taken them out to charge them and left them on my nightstand. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we're doing this shit. So we go to the gym and I'm like literally raw dogging it like it's my fucking first day there. Like I just signed up and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I go in there and I'm straight. I did go buy a Ghost though because I was like, I'm gonna go get me an energy drink. So I got a Ghost, drank that in the parking lot, walk up in there, no pre-workout, no headphones, raw dog the fuck out of that. But let me tell you what, I was consistent with that shit because I I think that was my fastest workout I've ever done, where I was like cranking out my sets and my reps, and I was not playing around. I was like 1, 2, like I was like counting the rest breaks in between, like looking at my phone, like, okay, that's a minute, let's go.
Good.
Like trying to get the fuck up out there, because sometimes I feel like when I get my pre-workout, I get a little dancey, and I'll be like mid session.
Energy,
I'm like,
because
you're just all amped up.
Yeah.
Then I like will take like a freaking 2-minute rest in between. I'm like, my bad. Yeah, but when you raw dog it like that, you're like, I'm literally 1 minute next.
Yep.
Like, let me get through this.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that was me yesterday.
but I'll tell you what, like, I mean, like, not being on pre-workout, like, it's wild how like you feel the workout so differently.
Yep. And then too, I told her technically if you guys didn't know this already, you're supposed to cycle on and off pre-workout.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that too, and I was like, if I like this, because next I'm not doing pre-workout again next week, so if I like this whole cycling on and off thing, I might just keep doing that, because you know how I switch every 6 weeks, so I'll do like the last week not be on it and the first week not be on it, so do that 2 weeks off again, and then do 2 weeks off of pre-workout, and then 5 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 5 weeks on. I might just do that.
Look at her. She's becoming such a gym girly.
I
Look
really
at
am.
you.
We went today earlier, and I bought my new pre-workout, and it was like, I told Mike, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
I can taste it.
He's like, I can taste it. And I was like, tell me you're a gym girly without telling me you're a gym girly when I am so stoked to get pre-workout. I was like, bruh, it's not even a workout day today, and I'm over here like, I'm about to dry scoop this shit in my mouth right now.
Fucking fiending. You guys got any more of that?
You got that powder back there? Literally, the guy was like, what are you looking for? Because I was like about to crash out in the store. I was like, Mike, it's not here.
I have the sample packet in my car.
Yeah.
Let me go. And she ran out.
I did. I was like,
to go find the sample packet.
I come back like this. And the guy's like, I was like, I found it. I got it. Yeah. I didn't know there was different flavors. And I was like, he's like, low key, like, shout out to the guy, because he was like, is that the right flavor you want? And I'm like, But dude, they only had one flavor. They only had like 4 total left on the stock.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
They were damn near out.
I know. I was like, damn, dude, because it's good shit.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to know what pre-workout it is, it's what is it? Panda Supplements. It's the Skull one.
Skull, yeah. The watermelon.
Yeah, dude. This workout, oh my gosh. First of all, it tastes good. It's smooth, not gritty. But like the beta alanine in it, it doesn't like peak and then crash. It like goes and it peaks and it kind of like keeps you there. And I mean like steady for like a couple hours. Like, yeah. I mean, I think I want to say I was feeling the beta like for probably 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, because I did that sample packet. I normally lift around 4:30. Carried me all the way through 5:30 because I was even texting her. I'm like, it's 7:30 and I'm still like,
yeah, and it's steady.
Yeah,
and
it's not crazy, not a crazy crash either. It gives you
it's
subtle,
like slow.
Gives you the subtle like, yeah.
Yeah, it was good shit. I was like, yo, I like this. I don't feel like I'm like I peak and then I'm like down. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, that's good shit.
Yeah, it's really good and it keeps me focused too.
The rep was a little weird though. That was one that was like that was pissing you off that day.
You're from Chicago. I don't hear the accent. I'm like, yeah, dog, because I'm fucking military. I was in the Army for 12 years, so yeah, I don't have my fucking accent. Oh, well, like, it's super disappointing, like, hearing the skits on SNL and then seeing somebody actually from Chicago without the accent. I'm like, cool, bro.
Mike was not having it at all.
No, I was
instantaneously within like the first 30 seconds. Mike was like, I don't fucking like that guy. And I was like,
yeah,
what?
dead ass. Like, I was like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the company though, the brand, like it was good shit. I was like, dude, I wish I would have gotten more samples. Take the whole fucking thing.
I'll take this.
I'll take all this. Like the other guy, the other rep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was like, take as many as you want. And I'm like, if I take all the samples, does that mean you get to go home and you still get to pay, get full day pay?
You still get a full day pay.
Because I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I'll take all the samples. Give me your whole bag. Give me
the whole bag.
It's fine. Yeah, no, it's good. Well, that was a good episode.
It's a great episode. It always is.
Well, hopefully this episode was a lot lighter for everybody. Like I said, I know the last couple ones have been kind of heavy, so I've just been trying to, like, I was telling Mike, I was like, just want to be light, just kind of like shoot the shit, just kind of like give everyone so they're not overstimmied, because you guys are getting 2 of them a week, and so I can see how like having like 2 back-to-back episodes and it's like thick, like it's thick and heavy, like that can be a lot. I'm not trying to double trigger you guys. Being triggered once is enough for the week.
Once is enough. Mike doesn't handle it well.
No.
We don't need it two times a week.
And if you're watching this and you means you watched the other episodes, did you guys see how he disassociated so hard?
Bad.
I was telling him, I rewatched that episode and Mike was just.
Yep. It was bad.
I was like, brother.
That triggered me bad.
Yeah, I know it did.
Was bad.
I know it did.
Yep.
Well, until next time, you guys, we will see you then. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Bye.
Bye.